I'll probably even go a little bit further with haiku. I'm doing something called flip teaching, which requires the students to go online and pull a lot of the information online. So I think haiku will be very instrumental in the future. Maturity level of the students. I was hoping to obviously work with kids who are a little bit more independent, where 6th and 7th grade kids are learning the middle school environment and what happens in middle school.
My current work pioneers bring their own device policies. Whenever possible, for students to bring their devices for additional research or projects. I also really enjoy using haiku in my class. It's a learning management system that really empowers students. I use haiku like extensive videos and assignments and projects. I used to take tests on haiku, a variety of activities. I also like to find assignments that require technology, for example, creating a Facebook page, blog post, or presentation. Recently we did a word process. Technology is a key part of my class.
Greatest thing about AR is that it gives kids an opportunity to read books that they like and to find those genres that they really connect with so that they can develop a love for reading, because reading in high school and in college just becomes so important. And as you develop that love for reading, it helps you to develop that sense of discipline and that idea of I want to read, and to be able to sit down for long periods of time and to read a lot. So it just really helps to encourage reading, and it does that in
This year, to help the kids show the culmination of their knowledge for the big night by Ellie herself, we invited them to do a multi-intelligence project. And what this means is that they are taking their understanding of conflict as it appears in the book Night, and they're taking their ideas of conflict and they're putting it into a different medium and a different form. And they're able to demonstrate and show the depth of their understanding of all these conflicts that the author went through in his novel. I really feel that the Night Project, or any project-based learning, the importance of the project is that the students go through this experience. And if they're able to take what they're good at, if they're able to translate their understanding into a talent that they already have, then they're able to show their understanding in that way to their friends. So some of the best ones that we all enjoy watching are some of the musical performances. So for example, we had some students who took the idea of suffering and loss of faith and translated that or transferred that into a musical piece. So we had a number of people playing musical or piano solos. We had some others, another group that did a violin and piano duet. We had some others who sang for us. And yes, it is entertaining, but at the same time, I really love to see the connections that the students make with their art and with their talent. The same can be said for someone who chooses to do a painting. A painting can be very abstract. It doesn't have to be literal at all. And again, they're trying to take a theme of conflict and trying to express that into a painting. And we have a number of very talented students here at our school. And it's surprising to me at only 14 years old that they are able to paint in such a way, just really talented. Some students chose to use pastels, others worked in oil, and still another did one in watercolor. There are some other students who chose to do the scrapbooks, and at first thought, I know this from experience, they may think that it's going to be an easy project, but it does end up being quite time-consuming. But the end product is visually a great representation of what they understand. So we really do enjoy looking at those presentations that end up being just an outward representation of talents that we didn't know that they had. When we read as 8th graders, when we read Night, and this is the students' first experience with learning about the Holocaust, it can seem so overwhelming. All the information is very new, what was going on in World War II and the horrific events that went on with the Holocaust. What we hope that they learn is just to have a better understanding of human suffering, and that they can internalize that and then ask themselves the question, how has reading this book, how has completing this project made me a better person?
Were forced to take action due to little representation in Congress and tariffs placed on our cotton-mixed slaves, part of our population. The North makes it 3/5 of our population.
They wanted to split away from the United States for slavery rights.
Rebelled against Great Britain. None of these colonies asked Great Britain for permission to
In
rebel.
fact, you were part of the United States and you committed treason. I know, exactly.
They allow us to succeed. This tragic war could have been prevented.
My name's Madeline. I have a question for the South. You said slaves should be counted as both property and population. If I count this chair as property, should that count as population too?
I do not know about your chair, but my chair cannot speak.
The 8th grade Civil War debates is an excellent opportunity for students to deepen their understanding about Civil War topics and employ their research skills and get a chance to speak in front of a class, but speak in a different way. The purpose is to basically persuade the audience using evidence. So it's just a fantastic opportunity for students to public speak and to basically share their information about the Civil War.
Also stated that it's on our territory. You said that all men are created equal, but I believe the North was part of more of the Congress, and you guys voted on the 3/5 compromise that said all slaves are 3/5 a person. So all people are equal, then why are slaves 3/5?
What I'm looking for. So obviously the team that was more persuasive and had evidence, raise your hand if you believe it was the South. Okay, where's our Northern supporters?
Yeah, Willie.
Oh, you must have a crush on one of them. All right.